I'm ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Not ready.
Did you find anything?
No. This place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary. There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air. I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen.
There's hundreds, probably.
Could it be? Yes. Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out. Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin. And I believe that together, Alize and I can overcome their will.
I promised your parents. Come on, I can't let Emiliance is gonna kill me.
I know. I know. But if there is a chance this will work, then I would take it. For everyone, and for myself. I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears. Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others. But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even him. Why must he be the one? Why must he fight alone? More than a hero, he's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet... And yet...
Alize, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave him a new one. For instance, a path where he finds happiness at journey's end. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on. Thank you. What are you?
She's like, you come with me.
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
She's like, I want to rip the band-aid off. Let's get this over with.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
It was. We couldn't find anyone, but this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters. As did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear? I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow.
The fact that like they designed her as like such like a small child just adds to the fucking like horror
You
shots.
spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift, to spare you needless suffering. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Atheris has a proper end.
Since the Dynamis quickens like the heat death universe, couldn't it also be used to stop it?
For all the power
Or at least
you
slow
wield,
it?
You're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That Meteon feared simply to move forward. But your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger.
And they've got the Bahamut theme. The like answers that plays when you while you fight Bahamut.
Fall and rise again.
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
God damn it. Of course, the kids give us Rainbow Bridge, right? They're playing Mario Kart too much. They're just watching, waiting to see if they can see anything.
Please, please, oh, please let them all be safe.
Is the Echo giving her a vision of the final days? Yeah.
Cryle? Are you all right?
It's nothing. Just a headache.
I wonder if our presence on Ultima Thule has like lessened the wave, the song, to like help the final days like back off for a minute on Aetheris.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry, an associate of the Scions. He wishes to speak with you at once.
All of our associates have come and gone? Or are here? Xenos. The like walking with like the Hori boulder. Wait, isn't he here? Wait, Hori boulder was the one that like faked being being part of the champions or whatever. Right? That we had to go through and like do his chores to help us fight Titan. I swore I just heard one of the fucking ghosts say my leg. Is like, my leg? In this city devoid of life, you sense the presence of another. The sorrow of 1,000,000 worlds weighs heavy, and yet you can walk on. He shows you off at the start of Endwalker? Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking that's one of the Rogadin brothers in the Scions, right? That's Hori Boulder? I forget which one it is. Or if it's the one that in Realm Reborn when we're trying to fight Leviathan or Titan. I think he's also there for when we've tried to do Leviathan.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
I don't know whose voice that was. Well, they're both Rogadins.
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
That was Archifont.
What we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on.
Merlvib.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
Why can't I think of his name? Estinian's boyfriend. Was it an E, I think?
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others.
That was Nanamo, I think. It might have been Kane. I think it was Nanamo.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
Raban.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome
That's
friends
Kane.
both old and new.
I can't think of Estinian's boyfriend's name. I can't. Amaric. Amaric, that's who it was.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
Ian.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
I don't know whose voice that was.
A future shaped by the choices we made in ways we could never foresee.
That's Lord Fortoms.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
Why can't I think of the new move's name? Becklug. It was Papa Limo's final dialogue? Oh,
I
okay.
won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Reen. I think I would have recognized Papa Limo's voice because it's so nasally.
Strong art thou, mortal.
That was Midgard Stormer. There's only two voices I haven't been able to figure out. The one at the beginning of the steps and the first one.
Look to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Was that Minfilia? I also forgot that one. Yeah, but he still has like that higher nasally voice. I was ever your grandsire's best pupil. That was Estinian.
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest. I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place. The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded. Hope cannot deliver you unto hopelessness. Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place. You should have remained on Atheris. Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You've suffered enough.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace with... That's why it's too soon for this to end.
There are so many people in the
You must triumph.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I am ever grateful. I came to appreciate most about our stars, that there remains so much we do not know.
After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
And Godspeed.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Were we just searching for someone to summon back? I won't forsake our cause. Ithlo and him and Silk.
I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all.
The writers patting themselves on the back. The Biden giving himself a metal meme.
But I won't say no to a bit part.
What are you?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious? Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle. So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far. And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Atheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please. Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Meteion, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower.
You give people flowers. Yeah.
Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight.
Which means we can call him back.
So go on. Call them back to your side.
And that was the last of Vanna's magic.
May you ever walk in the light.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
You'll find a way regardless.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Etheris.
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Yeah, this far.
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
Had I not taken a break, the walk would have gotten me. Like, 100%. Come with us.
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The median that was our friend came out right at the end.
The way is open. They can proceed.
So it seems.
Emmett unmade himself. That's kind of interesting.
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic.
He's like, I'm done.
More than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. If you would do something for me, save our star. See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play.
He's like, yeah, it wasn't enough of the speech.
Have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
No.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles. What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs? I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. All of which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. I certainly did.
Wait. He considered it? That the duty? Or was he an Azem before he got... I don't think so. I don't think he was an Azem before he became Emmett Selk. That doesn't make any sense. Like if he did both. Because I know he was... They said he was friends with Azem, and it was what he accomplished while like friends in Azem's party while he became Emmett Selk.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
That one throwaway line, like, is so interesting of a line, though. Of like, what exactly did that mean? I certainly did. He saw those locations, because, yeah. He considered it Azem's duty. Hey! So sparkly. I don't think I ever knew what to say to that man. In retrospect, it always felt like the wrong thing. But the past notwithstanding, he came to your aid in the moment of need. We are here, and we will not squander this chance he has given us. I think it means to be... It meant to be further him recognizing you as the inheritor of the seat of Azem. Or its duty, at least. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. Like, but it could mean, like, so many different things. It's interesting. Because there's no way he was... Because they always reference, like, the Azem as a third person. As, like, the inheritor of... and we're Azem's, like, soul. reborn. So that one throwaway line, like, it kind of makes you wonder one thing, but there's so much evidence for it to not be that. We will see this tale to a triumphant conclusion and bid the final curtain fall. Are you ready, Bard? I realized I probably should have talked to everyone right then, because I think next they're all going to have like markers above their head and not be able to just talk to them. And let us set forth for the reckoning. Having come this far, I know everyone's resolve is beyond doubt. So, I will say only this. Within that dead sun swirls the emotions that Medion has hoarded. The emotions of innumerable souls who strove for happiness but failed. As it was with the denizens of Ultima Thule that barred our way, it is not for us to rebuke and admonish. 'Twas not by passing judgment on the tragic legacies of others that we arrived at this moment. Rather, it was by opening our hearts to their despair, by understanding and acknowledging their fates, while still refusing to share in them ourselves, to hold fast to hope, not in ignorance, but by choice. Should you struggle to do so, I am here to help, as you have all helped me. Everyone's going home that I understood. Tired of everyone fucking killing themselves. The dead ends. Now accessible. Yeah, I don't think I can talk to everyone. Oh, small talk. There we go. Just so you know, Bard, I won't try to keep up with you in the coming battle. No, I mean to surpass you. If there's anyone who will need to keep up, it's Estinian. I'm not joking. Both Alfino and I have worked hard and come far. It's time we set our sights higher. So you had better watch out, else you'll find yourself in my wake. Emetzelk and Hythlodaeus created these flowers from our hopes. If so, mine and Alize's shall live on here. The hope that you will find happiness at journey's end. Let us go, Bard, and see this tale to its conclusion. As Alfino says, everyone's resolve is beyond doubt. Yet ere we set forth, there is a thought to which I must give voice. While you were in Elpis, I understand that people assumed you were a familiar. In contrast, those phantoms we encountered in the recreated Amarat regarded us as children. As people, albeit naive and immature, the discrepancy I posit is a reflection of their creator's perspective. Having spent eons among sundered men, perhaps he came to acknowledge us, even if only subconsciously. Oh, that's a cool way to think about it. If with Emetzelk gone, we may never learn the truth, but I will not suffer this and countless other mysteries to go unsolved. Our journey will end this day. Thus far, we have encountered recreations of some few stars. Doubtless, they account for but a fraction of the innumerable worlds to whose fall Medion did bear witness. Roiling with torment, the dead sun is forsooth oblivion's apotheosis. It shall be no small coup to breach this nexus of despair. And yet, as this vista doth prove, where there is hope, there is a way. So let us press forward together, as ever we have, and find our way unto victory. It seems our arms and armor are in order, as are our personal effects. Most importantly, we have each other. We need only finish what we came here to do. Avert the end, for Minfilia, for Reen, for all who aspire to live. So the moment of reckoning is finally upon us. I must say, when I pledged myself to your cause, never did I imagine that it would bring me to the very edge of existence. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, after casting aside vengeance and shedding title and duty, I find myself wanting for purpose. In journeying with you, there has been nary a dull moment. In the course of it all, I feel as though I have found a new place for myself, and a welcome opportunity to see how much the boy's grown. I owe you a debt, aye, but as you can guess, I have ever preferred to express my gratitude through action rather than words. My lance is yours. I am returned, thank you. Thanks to you. But we still have work to do if we are to make our promise a reality. Having you show me the sights in Ishgard, then regaling me your greatest adventures, then embarking on a new adventure together. For these things and more, I will fight. What? Could there possibly be an adventure greater than this one? Of course, so long as you desire it and dare to take the first step. There's absolutely no limit. Oh, okay. I saw you here, Gain. So, invite. You're in Ultima Thule Rem. Did I miss? Oh, did you just fly up? Yeah. Oh, and there's Gain. You just snuck past me. Oh. I see a couple people in chat. Anyone else want to join? I'm assuming not. Did I not invite you to the party? I did. Oh. You having fun there, Gain? Oh, whoops. I just misclicked. That's why. Sorry. All right. Into the dead ends of the party of other players. Hopefully we get the last DPS pretty quickly. Oh. Stretch a little bit. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I mean, like, so I have done these quests before, but I mean, like, it doesn't stop it from being really emotional. But like had I not done the break, I probably actually would have cried during the fucking walk, because I was like feeling like my throat like get like all tight. I had a lump in my throat during like Graha's goodbye. But ha! I have still never cried on the stream.
Choco Chow.
Thank you for eating your Choco Chow, Rosie. We are currently waiting for... I think I was trying to show you this area last time when I accidentally got... the scene nearly brought me all the way from teary-eyed to sobbing.
Stretch out those cream hamstrings.
Oh, yeah, no, the flower scene almost got me again right now.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, I gotta stretch. I was actually, like, when I first did this, I was actually crying. It's the bridge. The walk when everyone is like cheering you on, all those voice lines. And then the like I'll give you a flower when you get back, and we gave her we gave her the flowers at the end of her journey. Oh. But yeah, this is remember I think I was showing you a bunch of locations in this game, and I was showing you off like this area because it's all space, and I was gonna come here, and then we ran into Tiffany, and like there was just a shit ton of people here like waiting for that stream to end, or the streamer to come in. This is that same location, only now it's me and not a massive streamer that has like 500 people watching and like 30 waiting for them. Oh. I like this like section that's like sideways. It has a lot of like buildings on it. I would like to see go there. Hey, there we go. This dungeon is really pretty too. It has a lot of like kind of dark and fucked up like sections, but a lot of it is really pretty.
Finally here, in this place between death and rebirth, where life knows no dawn.
You can do so Rem, I know you haven't done the gathering beast tribe. You teleport to different different locations that you can't normally get to. Doing that beast tribe, yeah. Medion's like the blue one. There was actually like a blue Medion guiding us in. I just thought I realized that it's a blue Medion guiding us through. Not one that isn't like full of despair.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blue star that fell to pestilence.
Fish people.
And rotted inside and out.
I like how they all have like submarine like
The more its
heads.
people clung to life, the more
They got like the like I can't remember what that's called. The diving helmet, that's what it is. What do you think of the odds that we get the minion to drop?
until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Purify them with fire, I say. There we go. Whew. Like a 1% chance the minion drops. This has like one of like the monkey like kind of looking stance. Okay. So we got the wind blowing. Yeah, there we go. Don't leave me. Okay. Is it the boss like crying out? It's the boss like crying out for like help. Oh my god. Woo. I got it out too late. Whatever. All right, which way's the wind blowing? I had 2 Vuln stacks? Where did I get Vuln stacks? Oh, probably because I didn't dodge some clouds during the second cloud phase. That's when. I figured it out.
And the very last of them wished they had never been born at all.
Hey.
In a faraway place, a brilliant star eradicated disease. Before destroying those self-same lives it had saved.
Hey, it's one of the Alexander bosses. I really love the Confader combo. Now that I thought about, I realized I could use it during like big pulls, and it heals and it does a ton of damage at the same time. Oh yeah.
Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost. They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
Okay. So they eradicated disease and then just started like fighting wars with each other. I thought they developed like a robot to like end wars. They essentially did the Terminator. Because they developed a robot to create peace, and then the robot decided that was so super successful, but decided that peace was only won by terminating all life, and then turned on them. Deploying to perpetual war machines. Okay. There you go. Okay. Peacefire. Okay, here it is. I was waiting for the boss to spin to win. This guy's got a lot of mechanics going on all at once. A lot of positioning. Yeah. I couldn't really block it all, so I just divine veiled. Okay, spin to win time. Which way is he going though? Is he going to the right? No, he's still going to the left. There we go. Woo. Only one spin to win. Hey, fending.
Asked, what is the point? There were none left to answer.
I did it. I killed them all. Nuke them. I killed them all. He was happy and now he's like, there's nothing left.
Father still existed a star without strife.
Release at last. I choose death.
Where none remembered life's trials or its joys.
Please, oh merciful, free me. So they are waiting for the unicorn reindeer guy to kill them all. Come here.
What
That-
if people had gained from ease? They lost to apathy.
It's literally just like absorbing them. What do I got on cooldowns? Not a lot. It's okay. It seems like you rationed your own cooldowns better than I did. Recommended gear. There we go. Didn't even need to eat the fair on the last one. Nah. The first big pull in this area, I had hollowed ground because I didn't do a whole lot of mitigation because a lot of times I didn't have to, but I saw my health got pretty low, so I had hollowed ground and stuff. So because of that one, I didn't have a lot of mitigation on the second pull. But it seemed like you had like all your mitigation on the second one. I wonder if this is the creature that like had killed everyone on the planet, and then when Medion showed up, decided to just kill itself. Because there was a civilization that did that. There's a creature that ruled over all of them and killed all life, and then when Medion showed up, it just offed itself. That was a 50-50 moment. I was getting a big recitation ready, but you go lower faster than I was expecting. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. I had mitigation to go to. That's what Hollow Ground's for.
Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful.
Okay, this way. Okay, which side's safe?
Its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Safe right here. Oh, he took out the entire fucking arena right there. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I need to tank him a little bit differently. Woo! Where's he going? France? Okay. So he's going this way? Yeah. So we're on the safe side. Oh, I forgot about that bit. Fuck. Woo! The dancer's almost dead. And he died. I keep forgetting to read the ability where he cleaves half the arena. Okay, so Prance. Is he going clockwise or counterclockwise? He's going that way, so this is a safe spot right here. Okay, which side's safe? That side's safe, so stand right here. The moment I figured it out, it is when we kill it. I couldn't even relish in the fact that I got the mechanic right. That's fine. A black median. Ooh, it got like even darker. Oh, it transformed to the world to what it looked like after. Loot. No starboard. I think it's called the starboard. Dancer ate a full heal Doom, my big heal, and then immediately ate another mechanic. Oh, I know, I saw that. I would have tried to cover the Dancer, but he took forever to take the res. So I wasn't sure like what the fuck was going on with him.
That you still stand. Your determination defies all reason. The souls within me writhe and recoil in your presence. What must I do? What pain must I visit upon you to make you surrender to despair?
At this point, you probably can't.
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears. But therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up again and again without end.
I see.
So I need to kill all of your friends.
But no matter how much hope exists, ever will there be more despair. Ever Embrace the present and embrace the future. So shall we sing until life ceases to be.
Why'd he have to make so many Medions? Space big. God damn it. There's still some blue in her. There's still like that little bit of blue. Oh, like sounds like when every little bit moves, like squelching.
The rage. It rises. Rises.
She throwing planets at us?
Stop!
Cut her hair. It's bitch addicted. Hey, it's the blue medion. Just ignoring itself. That was a decent combo.
We die in pain. We die in suffering. Who are you to live? Who are you to hope?
Hold on, my friends.
Oriange, watch out!
Come on, Panheim is supposed to give you 5 shields, not 2.
We cannot comprehend.
Or rather, I guess that's just Heima, not Panheima.
No. We cannot know.
Don't, please! Don't do this to them! To yourself!
Just one good strike.
The tears. Alize, move. Come on.
Stop!
She shocked herself.
We will not suffer alone. All will know our pain.
No, you don't!
He couldn't keep it up.
All awash in ice, a frozen waste.
The teleport.
Forever silent.
We've got to send them back. Like, they can help, but they're mostly just getting in our way. Mm-hmm.
Wait!
She's like, no, don't do it.
Don't!
And then we drop it so we don't get teleported. And the spell just hit no one, so it dissipated.
You gifted them escape and rendered yourself powerless. bereft of the synergy you claim is your strength. Unless you need to call upon the dead once more. Defiant to the last. But you will be one with us ere long. You will be battered and torn and made to crawl. You will weep and wail and curse your impotence. Curse your life as it fades. As we did. As we died. Such pain and sorrow we felt. Such anguish and rage. We tried. We tried. But it was no use. Only when we surrendered did we find release. Only when we embraced death. So join us in despair and embrace yours.
Someone's breaking in.
My ultimatum. What is happening?
Shinryu. So it's Xenos. I wonder if he used the Mother Crystal to do it. I mean, he kind of probably had to get here.
I find you, my friend.
Our
I
BFF.
saw something in you once, as you did in me. When at last I understood what it was, I journeyed to Sharlayan to seek you out. Struck a bargain with the woman who shares your gift. In exchange for lending the Scions my aid, I was given the means to come hither.
Yeah, he was granted access to the Mother Crystal to use it.
Gorging upon what remained of the Mother Crystal, I reclaimed the form of the dragon. And, hungry still for our reunion, I rode the light of the stars to you. I take it this is your prey.
Just him just like looking over like, is this your prey? Like,
why does it still live? Surely it is no match for you.
the way he talks is so funny right here.
Something so banal as despair. Am I mistaken?
If it comes to it, I won't save you.
I care not. What I desire of you isn't succor, it is satisfaction.
That's a line and a half. What am I, a fucking hooker?
So come, let us dispense with this distraction, you and I.
You struggle in vain. You will not silence our song of oblivion.
The final day now accessible. Why is the Heart of Sabik playing? What? All I heard is big fat tacos. Big fat tacos, so big. Where's the party finder? Party. It's a compilation of all the bosses. Okay, that's why. So I was just like, why do I hear this? Yeah, no one's has a party finder up for this. Final. Is this the? Is that this one? The final day. Right? That's the right one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The final day. Objective. Duty completion. Comment. MSQ. Clear. Are you guys on the classes you want to be? I'm assuming. I'll start the recruitment. Okay, so now you guys are probably. Let me remake the party finder real quick. Because I don't think it has you guys set as that. Yeah, it doesn't. Edit. Remove. Alright, let's wait, cancel. Wait, yeah. End and then remake recruit member. There we go. There we go. There's a Lala popped up there for doing MSQ. Nice. This area is so cool. Oh, like the planets scooping by us. He's one duty behind us. Me, so he has to do the dungeon. I don't think that dancer was doing it for like the clear. I think that that last one. I think that dancer got in there based on the roulette. Yeah, Lala's probably doing the dungeon. I feel kind of bad that I don't know if Odessa is like is around right now or not. He psyched you up. Did we get we did get tomes for that last dungeon. Nice. Yeah, we can help him. Sure. Should I just teleport back? Or is there like a item? Is there like a here's a teleport back? Is he in a cutscene right now? I don't think so. Oh, did you already offer him an insta-queue? He's in like full crafted gear right now. A lot of people apparently are. Sure. Invite to party. Unable to invite to party because I have a party finder up. Party finder. End the party finder. There we go. Invite to party. There we go. The dead ends. I forgot to check. Ready check. Oh, did someone double tank? The next fight. Dark Knight is basically DPS, right? Yeah, it works. All right, let's ready check real quick. R check. I needed the tombstones, so it works out. Oh, he was asking you if you were like, we wanted to help him. That's funny.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blue star.
Let's go again. Let's go again.
And rotted inside and out.
When do we get to the ride? This is the ride.
The more its people clung to life,
all right.
the more it suffered.
I'm actually the least geared person of the group. What's up with a bunch of people getting to this point in the story and already being like max geared? Like, do they just all like just buy full crafted gear at this point, or are they like in FCs and like someone gifts them the gear off from the FC? I'm assuming it's a mix of both. That or this is an alternate account. Yeah, that's another one. Another option.
They curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Whoops. I ran further into the AoE, not out of it. I like ran out of cooldowns except for Hollowed Ground there, and then I was just like, did I like, is there something I should do maybe? And then I saw Seraph and I was like, oh, you got it. I was like, oh, easy. Push it this way. Okay, where's the safe spot? Over here. Oh, right. I forgot about the end part. He got 4 fun stacks. That sounds like loads of fun. Okay, come on. I was like, why is he over there? And then I saw the seduction, so I realized he just like was separated.
They had never been born at all.
He didn't stack. He didn't stack the Dorito chips. Is everyone here? Yeah.
In a faraway place, a
He did with you?
star
Huh.
eradicated disease. Before destroying the self-same lives it had saved.
I wonder why he got the seduction. Because you didn't get the seduction, right? Oh, you got yanked. Okay. You got move ed. Did you two swap? Wasn't Rem the healer last time?
Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost.
Whoops. I mean, I was always a pluck mage. Because we had a summoner last time. I think Gain was summoner, you were scholar last time. I think. I'm not 100%. Yeah, because we had a summoner and a dancer last time. I'm like 90% sure. Ooh, another vending piece. Nice. Give me a second to up my gear, because that'll make everyone else's job easier as well. think I'm back up enough. Yeah. Spin to win should be coming up fairly soon. No future. That's the AoE, I think. Or the oh, that's this one. Yeah, this is spin to win. Woo! Did you yank the Reaper? Did I fuck that up? I fucked that up. God damn it. I thought I had enough time to move to avoid that, to get into the next stack. Whatever, it's fine. One fun stack is fine. No future, that's the big, yeah, it's this one. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Ah, second fun stack. I did this fight like so perfectly last time. Decimation is the raid wide. Okay, or the party wide rather. Okay, what's next? Is it gonna be a second spin to win? Yep. If you ain't spinning, you ain't winning.
What is the point?
Aw, I can't need that because I already have one ring.
Left to answer.
That is such a cool, like, image. Him just, like, shooting off all of the mortars. This area is so pretty of this dungeon.
Farther still existed a star without strife. Where none remembered life's trials or its joys.
Come on. Everybody come to me. There we go. Move along like I know you do. Come on. There we go.
What its people had gained from ease, they lost to apathy.
LB. Okay, there's too many left. The last ring of healing. Oh, I greeted the fucking earring offending. God damn it. Let's roll a 73 on it. I didn't get it either. Yeah, it's fine.
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts.
The tank buster is pity. Oh my god. I didn't read that name last time.
Its steps were light, and its gift
France. I should be in a safe spot because it should be going counterclockwise. Oh no, it's going clockwise. That was a weird ass order. I'm dumb. I got a bone stack. He like crisscrossed applesauce right there.
Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
I can't turn it like the hair lady. Okay. I was thinking I might be able to turn that one like you can with the Void Arc boss. Okay, so Prance. Now where is he gonna... Okay, let's figure out the Prance this time. This side. Alright, which side's the wing on? That side, I'm safe. Cool. Come on. At least we're also getting tombstones doing this. That's really nice. Not that we would need any other reason to do this, so it's helping someone. Come on, just kill it. There we go. Slaying. I realize I don't have like the thing on, and he's in a cutscene. Hey, he did better than the dancer. I wish I had the present one. I would present the. Party finder.
One eternity later.
Yep. Hey, Insta Pop. It's just a metal box, yeah. Yeah, if you want to make a budget PC, usually like shop around for all of the random parts and then just dumpster dive for the case.
You will never reach it. Will never reach the deliverance you seek.
I can't unhear big fat tacos. That's like the one thing that sucks about this. Oh, what the fuck?
There is nowhere you can flee that we cannot follow.
Who triggered it?
Even stars must die.
I didn't realize that was happening. Okay. What's gonna happen? Is the middle not safe? Fuck. I realized it as I fucking... It was going off. Now I'm guessing the outside's not safe. Yep. Because it's our tears. So first we get thrown up on, and then she cries on us. Got it.
This is a kindness. All of us have known despair.
Is one of them not going off? Is there an order? Oh, there's a space in between. Okay, I wasn't sure.
We have seen the end.
Okay, there's a moon on the right. They're spinning. I'm guessing they're gonna end up... It's gonna be the back is safe? Yep. Fuck. Oh, it's reforming. Oh, it's gonna blow up again?
The same end. Again and again.
Are they blowing up in a slightly different spot? No. Where are they gonna collide? In the back? In the back. Ooh. Like slightly off-centered in the back. And it's gonna go again. Did Trigger get knocked off, or did they get hit with the last attack?
A sorrow so
Or Tigger, not
deep
Trigger.
that only emptiness remains.
Trying to cry on us again? I'm guessing they're all gonna... Yep. You got real close.
Tis so lonely between the stars.
Okay, what's she doing? Oh, fuck. Where's she at? There she is. The gaps.
If there is no happiness in life,
Planets. Okay. It's the
there is
cutscene
only
ability.
one place it may be found.
Oh, her necklace was like another creature. Oh, okay, I see. I messed up almost.
Oblivion.
Oh, it's just LB. I'm guessing it's a yes, yep. Thank you for taking that, because I was not sure.
Dynamis.
There's the confirmation that LBs are Dynamis.
You only delay the inevitable. This is fate.
Okay, what's going on? Oh, she's gonna do it again.
Your time has come. It always does.
Do we get another LB? We didn't beat the Enrage. I'm trying to think of another game that did that. Because another game that works is our hero I can't remember what game it is. Fuck yeah.
What is this defiance? No. The hatred, the pain, the loss. We cannot suffer it again.
We will stand against fate.
No matter the cost.
We've been here before.
A bunch of AoEs. I'm expecting more planets to happen.
Thus do we know.
More AoEs.
Never give up. The hope will shine again.
Them all praying to like invoke like Louis too, like at the end, right before he called on the 12. Or like it's all of them praying in that same cutscene as well.
This can only end in misery and desolation. No life, no star, nor the universe itself. If this was not the answer, then what is it? Where lies happiness?
Oh, just me and Tigger in the cutscene. I received a player comm. The one person that was not in our group gave me the comm. Nice. It's funny. It's probably because I was first. Since I was party lead and tank. I forgot about this. He probably got like a lot. He definitely missed 2 of us because he missed mine and Tigger's. So he probably got 5. Unless he left instantly.
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness and loneliness and pain. We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for. The answers he deserved. Greetings, you who are my final encounter. I wish to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
I think they made like the final boss
I can see them.
like your friend before you even knew they were your final boss. They made you like him before you even knew.
The thoughts of them overflowing in your heart. What they live for. What gives their lives meaning. There was never a single answer. You gather pieces of happiness, precious and fragile, only to lose them. Then start again. On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace. That which Hermes sent us to find was there all this time, on Aetheris.
We created it together.
Like a field of flowers, perhaps. At first a single blossom. It spreads and takes on more colors. Thank you for guiding me here. To find these words at journey's end fills me with joy. And so, before I fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do. No expression of regret will undo what my sisters and I have done, or restore what we have stolen. But if you would allow it, I would sing one last song. A song of the newfound joy that swells in my heart. Of the beauty of light when it shines across a dark and starless sea. Of a dream that from the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow, life will spring forth once more. Nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope.
Hey, she's back to her blue.
One day, life will fill the universe again, and Hermes will see this and smile. How, I do not know. But I do know that where there is a will, there is a way. After all, miracles happen every day, do they not? I will create a path back to your ship, where your dear friends await. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them, then follow my lead and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
So she changed all the dynamis that they had collected to change it to hope. Even if she's gone, it'll still like hold that true in the dynamis until it hits other emotions.
You mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero?
Well, yeah.
Hear me then. Not as a hero, but as simply you. As I learned in Alamigo, you are a formidable foe. Stronger than any I have faced. Against you, I need bring my all to bear. I need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know. And it is the sole pleasure I have to share. And so I come before you to issue challenge and offer singular bliss. If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy. Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of a hero true. But there is more to you than that. You know this to be true.
Yeah, I ate primals for
Surely,
breakfast.
as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits. Of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice. Wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void. Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer?
The fact that he finally knew, like, how to actually get a good fight. I can't deny that. You can choose to, like, deny him. I don't think so. Because, I mean, that's the whole point of us, like, right?
Ha! Acceptance! At long last! The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the stars!
Can I get a second to, like, go get... Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I want to go get myself a Dr. Pepper real quick. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna do this. Oh. Okay. Now quick, let me log out and change to a Lalafell real quick. Okay. Proceed. It does items in queue. I don't think I hit 550 though. I am gonna eat like a food real quick too, like right when the fight starts, to help me out a little bit. It's such a cool like arena. An event. Come on, drop the event. He's not saying anything. Ooh, Xenos' soul is ablaze with passion. The space comes to life. Your soul burns brighter. Your power swells. Huh. So I have a regen going on. Nice.
Hold nothing back. Push yourself to your limit and me to mine.
Does that mean run towards it? Or is this going to be away from it? Ah, I see. So yes, I was supposed to run towards it. Nice. Or use arm's length.
Still fighting you, I see.
Judgment bolt, so don't stand in the water. Hellfire, stand in the water. Ooh. I wasn't looking at his ability.
Show me your vaunted fortitude.
Akmorn. Can I dodge it? No, it follows me no matter what.
Soon you will know the full extent of my power.
Come hither. Okay. So he called his little helper. Yes, I'm going to call his.
Mine for the taking.
Voice cues are going to be big on this one. And the center is going to go off first. Yep.
A test of your reflexes.
A test of your reflexes. The meme.
A test of your reflexes.
Same one.
Mine for the taking.
I was expecting a test of your reflexes right there. Diamond dust. Xenos, when did you learn all these abilities? Oh, I fuck up. No, I think I'm good. Ooh, it's a look away. I didn't realize that.
Test of your reflexes.
Okay, he's there. I'm in the spot I need to be.
A test of your reflexes. Ah, my soul.
Second phase.
How it burns.
Fuck. I'm guessing I wasn't supposed to get that run right.
I know you feel it too. The inferno swelling within you. Come! Let all creation be consumed by our ravenous fervor! I have you!
Shit.
Do
Okay.
not tell me your life's fire is already spent.
We still have 6 stacks of this thing. Spark of Hope. Unlimited. Wore off. Yeah, I took one of our stacks.
Yes, yes! Rise once more! It mustn't end yet!
Ethereal Ray, I don't know what that is. Fuck. See this? No, you don't. Yeah, let's use Confader to heal.
A test of your reflexes! Show me your vaunted fortitude.
Akmorn. Screw it.
Mine for the taking. I have you.
I don't know if if that was a good move to hollowed ground right there. If I should have saved it, but it's whatever.
Mine for the taking.
Ethereal Ray. I don't know of any way to actually dodge that.
Mine for the taking.
Nope.
I have you.
Oh, I missed it.
A test of your reflexes.
Is that it? Yeah, he has no health bar left.
No, not yet.
He still got more in him?
The last of me is spent. Now fall.
Come on.
This is my moment. Our moment.
There we go. I wasn't sure if I could use every button or not. So I was just trying to click first. Punch him. Somebody on the team watched Naruto. Hey, and we won. We won the punch off. Of course, there's a ad right when we get to like the final confrontation.
That I should lose again. How disappointing.
We put everything into it, so we collapsed too.
Never have I understood those around me. Understood their obsessions. Besieged by their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities. But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark, blinding, brilliant, gone too soon. What of you, my mirror, born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure?
We actually had to choose an answer. Oh, we're losing consciousness.
Was this life a gift or a burden?
Guard. Toma. Or this is Kugane.
Did you find fulfillment?
Did he die before he could get it out? Our teleporter that we dropped. Did it push its own button? Do we have to grab it? Or is it gonna teleport, like, because we're next to it? Because we're next to it, okay.
Can you hear? Safe. Must tend to. Open your. Please.
Someone, and
Please.
you can't leave us. Not like this. If you do, I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
5 more minutes, Alize. Come on, let me sleep. You guys are always harping on me to get some rest. Come on.
Are you with us?
Like smile, like, yeah.
Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought...
Is everyone all right?
After what you've done, you're the last person to be asking that. You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
Well, I'm here, so it's all right, Graha.
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain?
Probably everything hurts.
That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Gladdening! There's nothing gladdening about this. When Meteion appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came. And when you finally deign to appear, you're within an ilm of your life. Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
I had one last fight left to do.
Oh, those were cries of celebration.
Some of them.
Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
Everybody's waiting for us.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see.
Makes sense. Wait.
Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside. We're home, my friend. We're home.
And no more final days. I think literally everything is put to bed pretty much at this point. Like all the main things, right? Like Garlemald is like no more. All the provinces are free. It'll pick itself back up. The Dragon Song War is completed and everyone's friendly again. Tempering is cured and preventable now with the scales. Ul'dah is in like it has peace with the way Nanamo is handling things. The Britannia doesn't really have a lot to say. Limsa is at peace too. All the beast tribes are together. Alamigo's free. Doma's free. Set up. No more Asians. There's still some leftover Asians, but at this point, what are they really going to be doing? That's going to be like Zodiac's no more. Are they really gonna cause that much more trouble? The like 2 Asians left or whatever.
Is that?
Hey, Aaronville. It looks so ominous in that shot right there.
It is. It's the Ragnarok. They're back.
Thank heavens. Truly.
They've done it!
Welcome home.
Yes!
Oh.
He's like, I can finally stop worrying. He's probably about to collapse just from all the fucking relief coming out of his body right now. All the tension.
Welcome home, everyone!
The fact that it was night when they were all standing there before, and now it's like morning. They all stood out there for like a full day. At least. Like at an absolute minimum, they just like stood there for like a full day. Corral and Tataru just running towards us. Run, Lalas, run.
Welcome home!
They just actually like put it down inside the water. That's kind of funny. Now time for the real final boss, Tataru. Hey, like the original opening. everybody's voice actors. It makes sense that Al End only had one, because considering he was speaking Dragon Tongue. Creative Business Unit 3. All right. Let's move on. Oh, we skipped it and all we got is a second credits. It's kind of funny. We just get us walking with everyone behind us. I'm gonna let this one play through. At least for a second. Ryle's walking with us. And Tataru. Are we just gonna walk past each other? Yeah. Exactly what's gonna happen. Like it slowed down for a second when Vana passed. I realized that they're all like dead now, so all their souls are probably reunited at this point. Oh, and it's a art design version of that.
Dearest mother, dearest father, this letter will be the very last that I write to you from the rising stones.
Is this after the events?
As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion.
Oh, way back.
From the time I first
Venthylia.
walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days.
That's probably even before the Crystal Braves, that cutscene.
At the
Umbrita,
farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars,
Papa
we
Limo.
fought the battle of our lives. Fought against despair itself. A veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves. Full oft have I harbored the
Ilberd.
same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat, convinced that I will never rise again. However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness. By this truth do I find hope within, blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure.
Feeling mean.
Do I look
Oh, she's
forward
welcoming
to
us back.
creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth. And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark. Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades. For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation,
No more Scions.
we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
There you are, Alphino. Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies.
Bitch, I gotta write my
I'll be
letter.
right there. At least, that is what the story will be.
Everybody's here. I don't remember a lot of people's names. There's so many people. I forget all the names. Oh look, it's person. I remember. So I know the archer girl. I always think of her as the Rogadin, the Rogadin thirst. And then there's Hoary Boulder, which I'm like 99% sure that's who Hoary Boulder that we're talking about. I can't remember his companion. It has a very he's an Elzen. He has a very Elzen name. And then there's a lot of like people from like the Crystal Brave Day that I can't remember their names.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances. From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways. Retreating from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently, as we seek out problems that want for solving. But a day will come when we face another great challenge, and we will face it together, as we always have.
Yeah.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask.
Oh, we'll ask, Athenian. We'll ask.
I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
He's like, all right, fine.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super-secret organization requires a super-secret base of operations.
It's super secret. And money.
To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan. If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
The next expansions, all the role quests are gonna go through. All the crafter role quests are gonna go through. Freaking Tataru.
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru, as do I our next meeting.
Or she's gonna make our weapons instead of I can't remember the Geralt.
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
If we can talk to everyone, I'm gonna try and see if I can remember everyone's names. I don't think I can. I 100% know I can't. Yeah. So this is Wael. I know that. Because he takes part in so much of the main story. I don't know who this is. I'll have to click them to see if I can know their name. I don't. This is another person from the Grand Company of Eorzea that when they disbanded. She was one of the ones that like found out right at the end and like got captured. He's been here since the beginning. He was one of the original Scions. I can't remember his name. Or like one of the original like adventurer Scions. He was back in the Rising Stones. He's one of like the survivors. Isildur, that's right. She was an add-on later. Ephemy. I don't think I've ever seen these two. Ergmus and Bloomvida. Huh. Philemine. Okay, so I know these two are brothers, Hoary Boulder, and I can't remember his brother's name at all. Ochre Boulder. I don't remember these two girls' names at all. All I remember is that the bard is Rogan and Thirst, Anor, and Clemens. Okay. And I can't remember his name. I know it's like something super like how like Wael has like a bunch of like silent letters. It's also like that. And I think it starts with an L. No, Colonne. Okay, let's talk to everyone. Let's start back here. I still remember the day we sparred together, as though it were yesterday. Even now, I have not abandoned my dream of besting you in single combat. Of a friendly nature, of course, though I clearly do not hold a candle to the Warrior of Light at present. I shall continue to train diligently to one day you might consider me an equal. Far too much blood has been spilt, and far too many lives lost. Still, I am glad I was able to do something to repay those who showed me a path to the future. Not that our job is over, of course, far from it. There is much that remains to be done before true and lasting peace can be achieved. To that end, Hoary and I mean to set off for Corvos. We expect that the tensions between Garlean and Corvosi will only flare more with the Empire's fall. Oh, you get like a cutscene with each group. Oh, Bard, might you have a moment to talk? Oh, just with each individual, like, of the main Scions. With the Scions stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. And after speaking with Kryl, I've decided I will be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Baldesion. Not only am I indebted to Master Gala for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would have never set foot within the Crystal Tower. How differently my life might have been. I would have never met you, never become caretaker of the tower, never become a Scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Well, still gotta take you to Ishgard. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you into the unknown. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons when I asked if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? While 'tis true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams, earn your own epic. In the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. I didn't mean that as like fuck, get your own. No, it's like do enough that you get your own. It needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you. And I hope that you will do the same for me. As long as you don't overexert yourself. I know. I can all but hear Lena and Beck Lugg's voices each time you remind me. As much as we've already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows? Perhaps we will even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner, find new purpose, a new dream. For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word. And should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. We may have accomplished our goal and put it behind us, but my time with the Scions provided memories that will last me a lifetime. What bliss to think I was blessed with the chance to experience such unbridled brotherly love. But now that Ochre has decided to set off without his dear brother, without the two of them together, I fear I might suffer withdrawal. Of course. I'm so glad that the danger has passed. There was nothing I could do but pray for her, from here. So I was relieved to the point of tears when everyone made it back safely. I imagine we'll have more free time now. So I was thinking I'd study up on healing magic, that I could make myself more useful in the future. My apologies. Oh, sorry, why did I say my apologies? My first stop will be the Astrologicum in Ishgard to learn more about Charlene astrology. I must follow Ochre's lead and continue to hone my skills. Not who I'm meant to talk to. I'm so glad I was able to be here this moment. You know, I considered continuing to follow in Hori's footsteps, but I've realized it's time I find my own way in life. Otherwise, I'll never be half the man my brother is. First things first, I'm going to head to Gridania to visit the Conjurers Guild and the Archers Guild. I will do my best to brush up on my skills before I see you again. Gotta pick up both? I think... Did you need White Mage to make Bard before? I don't remember. I think you needed Pugilist. I don't remember what the other... Was it Lancer? What was the original 2 roles that you needed to make Bard? The secondary role. If you don't know what I'm talking about, back in A Realm Reborn, in order to unlock a job, you had to have a second class to level 15. You had to have one at 30 and then another one at 15. It was Lancer? Okay. Like Paladin, you had to have Gladiator at 30 and you'd have White Mage at 15. Warrior, I think you needed Paladin, or I think you need Gladiator. I think. Or was it Lancer? I think you needed Lancer. I know Dragoon, you needed because of the sub skills. Well, not just because of the sub skill, you couldn't unlock the job without doing it. You couldn't unlock certain sub skills, like every single caster, you had to level Thaumaturge even if it wasn't required because you wanted Swiftcast. But in order to once you hit 30, in order to do the level 30 quest to unlock your job, it would say, in order to do this quest, you need 15 levels of this other one. You're Archer, you're like level 60. Didn't know there was Bard before. All the way into Heavensward. Or are we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. I think Marauder and Pugilist had like the highest amount of classes that you had to have those 2 leveled to get like the most other jobs unlocked. Someone told you in a 4-man duty. A lot of times whenever I see someone who's like in their class, like still like a class, I'm like, you're missing skills. But I always think they're trolling or doing some like little funny thing. I never think to tell them. So you're missing like a ton of skills too, because a lot of them are locked behind class quests too. Oh, are we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I am averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I'd been meaning to ask you, something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. You want to get to the first? We got to get you that date with Runar. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles. More than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts, the history of Aetheris and the ancients, glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. I'm assuming every single one of them is going to reference the race that they dealt with. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for wider consumption. Write a book. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet. Truth is given shape in interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity. Yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other, until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet, when the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? I mean, at least the history of the ancients. It's enough to hold them. No, let them be read and remembered. Otherwise, how are we supposed to hold our promise to Emmett Selk? To remember them? Very well then. I shall endeavor to pen what I can of the Ea and the ancients, and so many other wonders. But I am no scribe. It will be less a polished work and more a reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. So Gain, I think I've told this story before, but I just thought about it right now. So a similar story to yours about becoming Bard. So when A Realm Reborn was out, so I started playing the game in like 2.2, I think, or 2.3. While I was playing Ninja, because I started Arcanist, and then I went to what's it called? I can't think of the base one. Rogue. And then I became Ninja, and I played level 50. That was my first level 50 class. And I was playing current content level 50. And I was in Circus Tower. But there's one thing that's really interesting about A Realm Reborn Ninja and the gear that was out then. Because it shared all of its gear with Monk. And so all of the gear had two main stats, Dex and Strength, were both on the gear. It had an extra stat. So my dumbass being at my level 50 class, right? I thought strength was for damage for physical classes, and dex was a dodge stat. So if I wanted my best stats, I wanted a min-max, I had to go really high strength. So I bought all of the slaying jewelry. And so this was the current, well, it wasn't poetics yet. Poetics were the final tombstone of A Realm Reborn. So like what comedy is right now, those were poetics for Realm Reborn. I bought them all with what would be causality. Imagine being a ninja and buying all slaying jewelry and wearing all of that with the causality earrings right now, and then going into the current 24 man on ninja. It's exactly what I did. And someone was parsing, and they were talking like a bunch of fucking shit. They weren't even in my alliance. I was like in Alliance A, they were in like Alliance B. And the main thing is I had already gone through Labyrinth of the Ancients. This was in Circus Tower. And it was the current 24 man. Mortal Darkness hadn't dropped yet. But I was going through it, and I never thought about my DPS being bad. And then all of a sudden someone was talking mad shit because they're parsing about me. They're like, who the fuck is this ninja? And their DPS, it is such garbage. And they were just talking shit. And I was like, in my party, in my alliance, I was just like, my gear's broken. Because I that was when I found out I was in the wrong gear, and I was like, I don't know. I'm trying my best. I'm not fucking up mechanics. I'm playing. I don't know what to do. I didn't even know they were parsing. I didn't know how they knew my DPS. I was that new. I had been playing MMOs for like a month at the time, or like a couple weeks. It didn't take me that long to get through A Realm Reborn to that point. One, I hadn't done any of the, like, almost any of the post A Realm Reborn story. So I had beaten Praetorium. I started doing the 24 mans, and I got to that point, and that's where I was at. I had cleared a couple extra other dungeons. I hadn't done a whole lot of other stuff. So it only took me like, and I was playing video games a lot at that point. It only took me like 2-3 weeks to get to that point. Like, if that. So I'd barely played MMOs ever. I didn't know what fucking parsing was. We're near the same time playing the game. I started somewhere around 2.2 something. I could tell you like the exact week I started playing the game. Because I posted a YouTube video. Because I first started playing the game and I saw Kieran. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Go to playlists. And my YouTube channel playlists. It should be in my scuffed, old scuffed PlayStation clips. I wanted to open the whole like thing. Fuck. Open the whole playlist. There we go. These are all really like just like really shitty scuffed videos. This was 8 years ago. Was this the start of it? Yeah. Here he is. Here it is. This was the first time I'd ever played. I guess that was my first character ever. Was an Elizin? Really? I think I reset the character and I changed to a cat girl. Yeah, I made a new character. This was, yeah, Rose Connolly. This was the name of my character for the first like years that I played the game before I stopped playing. So well, it was like the first character I made, and then like I found out because I got into this game because my friend was playing it, and I changed and I found out that I started it on the wrong server, so then I stopped that server and I made this character on the right one to play with them. So this was my character. The only reason this the name changed was because I have an ex that plays a lot of Final Fantasy, and they started a lot of drama with like, and people would go to my house in the housing area and leave like nasty messages in my like book that were like friends of hers. So that's why I changed my my name. But yeah, so when was this? It was this is 8 years ago. January 29th, 2015. So what patch was that? Can I find out the patch? When did the patches come out? Final Fantasy ARR patch. Let's type in patch 2.2 and see what I come up with. Because it should tell me the release date. March 25th, 2014. So it wasn't 2.2, was it? It was March. So maybe it was like 2.5 actually. Maybe it was really late. So I started playing right after 2.5 dropped. Okay. It was right before Heavensward, pretty much. Like I had like a good bit of time before Heavensward dropped. Yeah, that's when I first started playing. But I was playing on PlayStation, and it was on the PS4, so it had like the share button, so it could save like your last like 10 seconds of gameplay, and you could like send it to on the internet on YouTube. And this Kieran ran by, and I hadn't seen any fucking mounts or anything like that, and I was just like, what the fuck is this thing? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, that was my first time playing Final Fantasy. Wait, did you accept my FC invite? Oh shit. I just realized that it told me you logged out and logged back in. I don't think I'm lead right now on this character. Yeah, I'm not. My other character is. Can I promote you? Promote. Sure, I'll make you private. Confirm. There you go. What are you doing, Estinian? We're just staring at each other. The funny thing is I didn't even mean to click Estinian right now. If you have something to say, then out with it. Just wondering if you'll earn your keep now. I'll be a little shit. You talk as if the Scion's dissolution was more than mere pretense. There may be fewer calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Why are you so concerned for me, anyway? In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Amaric hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium District. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. Some days ago, a Hanish envoy arrived with word from Vritra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things are settled here. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. In Thavner, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Medion. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed. Life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Charlayan, most have already returned home, but many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Vritra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Charlayan if they wish to work and study. Vritra was always the satrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence of his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago, I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives, but 'tis clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vritra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it sought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgard Sormer didn't give up. In hope he made the the journey to distant Etheris with his clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lands, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Lord knows he's gonna need it, because he's gonna spend it all on a freaking hair tie. Let me do this for you, since you joined the FC. I didn't realize it. Since I know you're leveling crafters, there you go. I need I need more company seals. I spent them all on freaking airship and submarine ceruleum. Ah, our champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chances for an audience would never come. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you, for that matter. On the mend, I trust. Glad to hear it. You are in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed by how swiftly you've recovered. Then again, it's hardly the first time you've cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Medion defeated, her song of oblivion cut short. The source and all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost. But you held fast. Now Reen has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. We have a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the Scions on the world stage. There will never be an end to the little problems that go unattended by nations. We will do our best to help out where we can, when we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering, when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I am faring well and leave it at that. No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, 'tis the rising stones. Which comes to mind, how many times have we set out from this base? Thence to return when our work was done. On the day the Scions came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belonged. But never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Bard. I have a question for you, and imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? There's never been a dull moment, that's for certain. That's one way of putting it. In many ways, the experience has left us far stronger than when we began. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune teller into the bargain. The salvation Minfilia dreamed for Eorzea comes closer to reality with every step the Scions take. Yes, the world may still be in throes of change, but it is improving. Good. We pretty much finished. We're just closing up all the people, and then we get like probably one more cutscene before the end of 6.0. I see it happening day by day, and I sit here praying that whatever new road you walk will bring you the wonder and joy you deserve. Should you need a rest in between your journeys, do come and join me on the terrace for old time's sake. 'Tis a shame the Scions are disbanding, even if only in name. I still fondly recall the day you granted me my uniform. The memory remains vivid. Yet, it feels like a lifetime ago. Okay, I thought she was in the Crystal Braves. I guess she was. I consider returning to the Adder's Nest, but since I've come this far, I've decided I ought to continue my journey and venture to Garlemald instead. I can't hold a candle to the infamous wandering minstrel, but I thought I might share with the Garleans the tale of your epic deeds. extend to them an olive branch of song, if you will. I'm pretty sure if you start singing about the hero of Eorzea, they're gonna get really mad. Maybe some of them won't, but a lot of them will. The exploits of you and your companions are truly an inspiration to us all. I have never felt more compelled to hone my skills, that I one day might be able to accomplish such heroic deeds. Armgus means to visit Limsa Lominsa, and I will join him and continue my search. I know not when we will meet again, but please take care of yourself. I can still scarce believe our battle extended to the ends of creation, but seeing the Scion's mission to completion was both an honor and a privilege. As for myself, I've spent quite a while away from home, so I think I'll return to Limsa Lominsa for now. Sell hot cocoa. And once I get there, my first order of business will be downing a pint or 3 of the drowning wench. Go on, Bard. Don't miss the chance to say a word to each of our friends. After all you've been through together, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There has been naught but chaos since the Telophoroi first appeared. Towers, lunar primals, the Empire, the final days. Yet we have weathered it all, and lived to see the sun rise on a new day. And now that peace has returned, I can finally resume my travels with my grandfather. Perhaps we will go first to Kugane to relax in the Bocasian hot springs. That might be nice. I wonder if we can find them there. You were but an amateur adventurer when we first met, but look at you now. You've grown into quite a fine young lad, just as I always knew you would. One might say I ought to settle down in my old age, but seeing you now has set my adventurous spirit ablaze once more. But the first journey I set out upon will be a long-awaited hot springs tour with my dear friend Home. I thought I clicked Urianger. Oh, I did. They were both they both had the quest marker. Bard, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, 'tis nonetheless occasion for sorrow. Akin to a pixie's path, the navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loporrits embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre of Loporrits hath gleefully dispersed across our lands, in the name of mutual understanding. Eidolon, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all things born of the star, and 'tis Venat's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible and inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they see fit to impart. Acquaintance, I'd call it friendship. Yeah, friendship. We're friends with the Loporrits. I did not wish to presume. Oh, I fucking fucked up right there. Friends with each other, yeah. I would be honored should they consider me a friend. For 'tis certainly true that I have grown fond of their company. Ah, but I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine... Bless you. Oft times have my reticence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus, instead, I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder cross stormy seas, ever shall I answer thy summons. Bard, seen to your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, in case you haven't heard, we've received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the lands surrounding the Bounty, where the skies first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, in Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern Empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Charlene, too, may have come under threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capacities of each nation to handle on their own. The Scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say that we won't help out where we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alfino. They were among the worst affected, and still need all the help they can get. Afflicted, help, affected, same wording. Same thing. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though. That'll curse my weakness, my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph, and the accompanying determined expression. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. Oh, I'm sure she was fucking mad there. And should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere, trying my very best. I look forward to hearing about the legendary Alize Levier. Not that I'm trying to become famous or anything. That being said, I mean, if you strive to be like the Warrior Light, you're gonna end up famous. So you're gonna help that many people. The next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved. So don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. Okay, we only got a couple more people to talk to. Why oh. Feels a little strange now. My link pearl's gone quiet. Since my unique skills are no longer needed for the safety of the star and all that, I'm going to become an adventurer like you, traveling far and wide. I imagine I'll start by heading to Mercidia, or the New World. Just need to find myself a ship first. Arnvald has pressing matters according to him anyway. A pity he couldn't be here to witness this momentous occasion. Though he bids me tell you, congratulations. As for me, well, once the Scions disband, I intend to resume my work in Relger's Reach. I suppose Arnvald will need support in Gearbania too, though he would not admit as much. Well, he will have my help. Well, he will have my help, whether he wants it or not. Yeah, Lise isn't here. That's one thing that kind of sucks. I do kind of wish Lise was here. Oh, Bard, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? I can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. I mean, apologize. He helped out. When he came to me in Charlene, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause, and so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. I won't lie, I thought that was for me. So did everyone. I'm so sorry, but time and time again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the Forum without my nerves getting the better of me. I'll always felt it always fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldesion. Through our work, Charlene will strengthen its ties with other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest of help in Raha and Ojika, and our other remaining members. Together, we'll continue Grandfather's work. I mean, to be, like, she's never, like, I've never wanted for more from Krile. She's always done so much, embodying Hydaelyn. If it wasn't for her in the first place, everyone on the first would have died. So, I mean, really, she's got the... She carried the whole team on her back. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel a lure for the task itself. Of course. Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. Just don't go trying to become not Astro. What the fuck is that? What are they? Not Scholar. Like, what's the... God damn it. I'm trying to make a joke and I failed. It won't show it to me. Gosh dang it, because I have it upgraded. Arcanist. There we go. Just don't go trying to become an Arcanist and have a hard time with it. Aether tickets are 5 allied seals? Ooh. So you can, realistic, as long as you do a lot of dungeons and get gear, you can just never pay for teleports. And only 5 allied seals too. Wow. Oh, that's the hunt seals, isn't it? The Remorborn hunt seals? Allied seals? Or... Because it's not Grand Company seals. Oh, Bard, pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as Father has been tending the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I've made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. Oh, you forgot where to get those, but you had like 2,500? A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlene. Both Alize and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Ilsmart contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helm the relief effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the lands. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Licinia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because of the truth in Lord Quintus's words. The truth that whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent with greater power involved in the relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts, that we might better help them begin anew. I'll visit when I can. Gotta help as much as I can. By all means, full glad would I be of your visit, and I believe I speak for Alize as well. For fairly as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me, in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing and will continue to do so, yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you, in good times and in bad, and as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Thank you, Bard, from the bottom of my heart. Who's left? Taru? Yep. Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet, be well. Wind up Herois, so it's Vana. Argos horn. Bring oh yeah, Argos the dog. And then Flow and Endwalker. Time to set out.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then. Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at
Because
least.
Lucia's probably still in charge
Mayhap
there.
We can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania. There is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library.
That sounds like
and
fun.
I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Charlian before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
I haven't touched that.
I see.
So I don't know how she looks.
Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
But like Pan was kind of creepy, to be honest.
But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge his plans.
I'm waiting for Yoshi P to tell me.
Indeed.
Fair point.
I think I have to wait for FanFest to know that.
What's next for our humble adventurer?
Ooh, Medion. I wonder if that was actually Medion. Like, I don't... It was kind of vague on if she actually died or not. I'm assuming that means no. You posted on the Discord? Okay. In. Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. My camera's blocking that. Elpis.
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me.
That's Elidibus's voice.
An ocean of souls, shimmering and eternal.
And he did say he met us in Elpis.
And yet, something stirs. Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers.
The beast.
Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as he foretold.
His guiding star?
We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
Pandemonium was the name of the raid, so...
All
right.
We shall see. The sights we shall see.
So yeah, the goal now is to get gear, like crafted gear, as much as we can, so that nothing impedes us on eye level wise for the story, and we can go do. We'll start doing the raid as well. You have completed the main scenario quest Endwalker. Quests to unlock new content have now become available in Old Charlene. Additionally, you may now enter the dead ends, the party NPCs, Restful Champion of Aetheris, for many and more adventures await you. I had one inventory slot left. Oh wow, I got so much fucking shit. Oh my god.